Speaking of appearances, Jason Momoa, he took to Instagram to he wants to raise awareness. He's sick and tired of the single-use plastic.
Like a fork? Like a plastic fork?
Like probably Chick-fil-A containers.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And, water bottles. And you're saying, hey, get yourself a nice Nalgene and just fill it with water. We don't need to be throwing this plastic away. You get it, right? We need to lessen the plastic. So to raise awareness, he took to Instagram. Jason Momoa. His Instagram is called Pride of Gypsies, which is already really irritating.
Oh, weird. That's his username?
Yep.
Huh. Congrats, son.
Hand me those braids. So shaving off the hair. Doing it for oh man. I've never even felt the wind right there. Do it for single-use plastics. I'm tired of these plastic bottles. We gotta stop. Plastic forks, all that just goes into our land, goes into our ocean. I'm hearing how about you right now. I'm just seeing things in our ocean. It's just so sad. So please, anything you can do to eliminate single-use plastics in your life, help me. Help me. Plastic bottles are ridiculous. Bring your canteen, or now everyone's making the aluminum, which is fantastic.
All right, so shaving the hair for single-use plastics.
Yeah, that was interesting. He said to do our part. Do I have to shave my hair now?
Have you used a plastic bottle recently?
Today.
Mm-hmm.
Crap, dude. A lot of people like my hair. I like my
nice hair. Yeah. For especially a lot of guys have it receding. Yours is, I think it's increasing somehow.
Yeah, it's chia petting.
You must have a lot of plastic bottles.
It is a lot. I mean, I've been trying to drink more water.
So I use this fancy mug, and so my hair is naturally falling out because I'm for single plastic.
That's a bummer. I mean, hair is one of the only assets I really have.
Oh, it's a great. Obviously, we need to protect our planet, we get less plastic, but it's fun. I don't understand the. Can you just kind of? It's like I'm going to run a marathon for the ozone.
Parkinson's.
It just I think that'll help.
Like, is he donating that hair to an auction
to be
where
made?
It will be sold or made into
a canteen of his hair? Is that?
That's what I was gonna say. Huh. Yeah. Also, he seemed very pro aluminum. I don't know anything about like the green initiative, but aluminum doesn't seem great. Or is it just like you buy an aluminum can and you reuse the aluminum over and over again?
Yeah, you reuse them. I guess it's easier to recycle.
Okay, cool. I mean, aluminum is probably great. It just
I don't know.
In my head, aluminum seems like a bad thing.
Maybe Derek knows something we don't. Like recycling plastic and recycling aluminum. Is there a difference?
I'm not a recycling expert, but if I would say, I'd say aluminum is probably one of the easier ones to recycle. The fact that you can just crush those cans.
Yeah.
You knew Derek would know. You guys talk about this without me beforehand? Mm-hmm. You were hoping I'd say something dumb about aluminum?
But I guess he's like all the plastics in the oceans. Does it just get in the ocean easier than aluminum? Or does aluminum just like sink better, so it's fine?
You don't see it.
Yeah. The problem with plastic, we need to make it heavier, so it'll sink to the ocean.
The bottom dwellers have to deal with the aluminum, but we don't really. That's not even explored. We don't know what goes on.
We don't know what's going on there.
What's happening down there?
They're just all dying in an aluminum can.
They're stuck in these aluminum. Yeah.
And Jason Momoa's hair.
I think I've talked about it before on the podcast. I'm sure I have. I met the guy who discovered the like floating pile of trash in the Pacific Ocean. I've met that guy, and I was asking him.
Does he have long hair?
He does not.
Short, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. This is all starting to connect. And so I asked him. I was like, "So what's like your big thing? Like, what do you think?" And he was like, everyone says reduce, reuse, recycle." Recycling does next to nothing. He said the main thing that would help is reduce. So Momoa's onto something, according to the old sea captain. So reducing is the best thing we can do.
Good. Momoa's
or heavier plastic. Sinkable plastic.
That's what he said too. Sinkable plastic.
If you're going to throw a water bottle, make sure it's full.
That's the biggest
You give
thing.
back to the ocean. 1, 2, it's going to sink to the bottom.
Cap on really good, so no critters get in there. And it'll just lay at the bottom.
And that's
the Mariana Trench.
It's a trench.
The megalodon's down there with a bunch of metal cans.
You back in your dinosaur stage?
So Momoa's doing his part. I love
What'd you
this.
call him?
Momoa.
You said mimosa just
Mimosa.
now. Mimosa's
Jason Mimosa
is doing his part.
doing his part.